be very careful of VIX that starts to move and then stabilizes for a couple of days and then dies out. Because of the whole, here's the last time we saw something like this. And this is why I'm telling you guys, anything can fucking happen. You guys remember this month, okay? This goes back a little bit. This goes back to August of last year. You guys remember August of last year? Everybody, check. Do you remember August of last year? We were like bullish, then we decay, or we were bearish, and tango at the open, decayed and went bullish. Had a big pop for a day, big drop for a day. Everybody was safe for a day or two, and then the market collapsed on August 3rd, whatever day that was, right? Last year. And so be very careful of VIX that starts to move and then stabilizes for a couple of days and then dies out. Because of the whole August phenomenon, a volatility event. This isn't a market correction, bear market. This is a volatility event caused by abnormal selling. If we do get that, then that's where I'm looking for to hedge against, right? And that's what I'm looking at. Again, we don't really see, usually when you break above triple B, it usually decays very slowly like that. It doesn't normally just come right back down on a huge dead cat bounce like that. So the idea that August is kind of like my pattern that I'm staring at, it reminds me a lot like that, where you're just kind of dancing around that. And that's where it did get weird, right? This is very similar to the VIX we have now. Ours went up 2 days, it came right back down. Usually when you have an excursion on the VIX, it slowly works its way down over the course of a couple days and then flips to the other side. Very rarely is it, oh my God, bear market, JK LOL bull market, right? You don't see that. This is a whole couple years worth of data. You don't see that when you break triple B back and forth. That VIX contango midpoint is really what I'm looking at. This is highly unusual. You had a 1 day excursion and then a 1 day deterioration, right? This is not what you normally see around the key pivot here. So what this means is the market may have 1 or 2 days of figuring itself out, which means after this big dead cat bounce we might have a candle here and then like a candle here. It's like that. And then we get an August 3rd thing going on where like this shit happens like the next day, right? So be very careful. That's why inside of the next 3 days, I'm going to be buying puts to load up, because this volatility pattern shows how unstable the market can kind of get up here, especially on earnings season, right? So this is what I'm thinking. I'm not bearish the market. I'm not trying to short this market, but I am going to load up on some puts. And if the market does die like an August situation like last year, then I'm going to probably 10x on these puts because I'm going to buy them really near term, like monthly expiration.